Now, I like romance. I do. I'm a big sucker for romance. The gooier, the better, really. I have cavities from all the sweet stuff I look at. Oh, they're snuggling again. So if you want to write romance, go for it. Please do. If you want to write two of your characters hooking up, no matter what gender, race, species, well, maybe it's a different panel. No matter what, go for it. As long as it's true and it's heartfelt, it's going to work. But I have to say, don't write the hero's girlfriend. That's a very specific term, but I mean that in general. The hero's girlfriend. Don't write someone whose only existence is to be, I love and support you. That is so boring. And I think you guys don't like that. You see it when it happens, and everyone hates it. So if you're going to write a romantic relationship, you're going to introduce a character who's going to be with another hero, make sure when you put the spotlight on them, they can hold the story by themselves. Like if you take their significant other out of the picture, they are still very interesting. You want to know what they're doing next. You want to know their story. Because I don't know about you, but this sort of character and person annoys the hell out of me. Well, I was really nothing before I met him. I wasn't really much of a person. I didn't really know who I was before I met that other person. Oh. Don't you love it when someone's doing that to you? When you're single? Do you feel happy for them? No! You shut the fuck up about your boyfriend! I don't care! In general. So yeah, make sure the spotlight, they can hold the spotlight like, yes, I'm very interesting by myself. Oh, so you are. Hi, what's your story? And there's two good examples of this. That's two characters who were the hero's girlfriend and have since, some writers have put their pen to these characters and gone, oh shit, well, we should do something interesting with these two. Like Mary Jane and Lois Lane. They, help me, Spider-Man, sure. And that's it, And the occasional tiger in there somewhere, yeah. And Lois Lane, I'm so glad she's gotten so much more interesting. She used to have her own comic in the 60s or 50s or something. You know what it was called? Superman's Girlfriend Lois Lane. You can look it up on Google. Google it, Superman's Girlfriend Lois Lane. The best Lois Lane I've ever read is coincidentally in the best Superman story I've ever read. I love Superman, I don't care what anybody says. It's called Superman Birthright. Great story, great PC comic by Mark Waid and Lionel Yu. It's amazing. But in a scene that really made me go, fuck you, Superman, what's going on with Lois? Wow, hi. Clark, Superman shows up on the Daily Planet first day at work as Clark Kent. Oh, I am Clark Kent. No, don't mind me. I'm just out of the way. And he sees Jimmy Olsen, like the kid photographer, getting bullied by the publisher. He's like dumping a trash can over his head, going, "You little shit! I told you decaf coffee! You little bastard! I'll see you never work in this town again!" Ah! Very exaggerated stuff. The kid's like, "I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. I was just trying to get my prints done. I'll get decaf next time." And Superman is just like seething. Injustice, I hate it. He's like bringing his stapler behind his back. Gotta do something! And out comes brassy, ballsy Lois Lane, just like elbowing past people, just like, "Hey!" I'm sorry about that. "Hey!" It's still loud enough. Anyway. You may be our boss, but you are not our leader. So you better start acting like it, mister, or else you're going to have some of the country's best writers walking out on your ass and killing your paper because the internet's doing it already. So what are you going to do now about it, huh? And Lionel Yu drew that. Just that face off. And Lois Lane doesn't have any superpowers. Lois Lane doesn't have any cool weapons. She's got a... And he backs off. Like, "Yeah, whatever. Get me decaf next time." I was like, "Fuck yeah." Superman's going, "I think I'm in love." So yeah, make sure if you want to write romantic interest, make sure they can hold the spotlight themselves. Going back a little to those never do well. The devil may care. Space bounty hunters don't care about your rebellion. Those kind of heroes, those have been popular for a while. I'm hesitant to use the term anti-hero because it's not the right term. More like scoundrels. People love scoundrels. People love heroic assholes. I think Dr. House is the best example of a heroic asshole. See? Is he nice to anyone? But I'll say House. He's such a dick, but I love him. Exactly. Those guys are, and I like those guys too. I'm more, there's nothing wrong with liking scoundrels who do the right thing. But I've seen this a lot. They don't care about your rebellion. Now, how do you usually make them care? You have to somehow drag them kicking and screaming into the obvious flow of the rest of the story. I mean, and how does this normally happen that the scoundrels start caring about your rebellion? My ship! You blew it up with all my crew! They're all dead! Now I care. My pet shop! With all of my pets and myself and now I care. The sandwich shop! Will we get our chicken Caesar salad? Now I care. You don't have to kill each and everything your hero has ever loved to get them caring about stuff. For God's sakes, parents can live. Now I like the orphan hero. I do like, you killed my parents, vengeance. I like that. But there's a lot of orphan heroes around there, man. Just in drama in general. To the point where it's almost like assumed that a hero's parents were somehow horribly murdered. I'll only reference myself once in this whole panel. When I was just getting started with my webcomic, on like some email or some random forum post, I don't know what, someone had said, well, ever since the main character's parents were murdered, he's been this way. I was like, whoa, time out. I've never once mentioned the main character's parents. They're fine. Like, they're in tomorrow's comic. I mean, the rest of you guys don't assume this. I mean, just because I haven't mentioned my parents, you don't think they've been slaughtered on Long Island. If my mother was to walk through the front those doors right now, you guys wouldn't go, she's alive! This is going to be such a tearful reunion. It's fine. And I think parents should live. I mean, if that's the fate of heroic parents, I don't want to have a heroic kid. I want to save the universe. Fuck you. I'm only 50. Go be a guard. No. And I think you're kind of missing out on some great character stuff. I think if you want to write the orphan hero, by all means, go for it. It's some powerful stuff. But it happens a lot. Almost to the point where seeing parents live like badass heroes, seeing them around is really unusual, I think. And I think you get to show what your main character is made of. Like, oh, he gets that from his dad. Oh, he's avoiding that from his dad. He gets that from his mother. Oh, God. Yeah. He gets that from his mom, too. It's really annoying. That's why he's like that. Oh, I see. It's your fault. Again, and it's not universal, but I mean, there's some interesting stuff you could be doing. For once, I would love to see a knight rescue a maiden, and she's like, oh, brave knight, you saved me from the evil dragon. Where are we going now? My parents' place. They're going to love to meet you. They're still alive. Oh, your mother makes delicious fudge. Yeah, I know. Hi, Dad. Oh, son! You missed the So again, you guys are laughing at this. So it's clearly, you haven't seen it a lot. Use it. It's some great writing material. And you don't have to slaughter everything anyone's ever loved. I mean, people do care about your rebellion even if they don't have anything to lose or have lost anything. It's doable. It's dramatic, but it's easy to kill everything your heroes ever loved. You can drink the water, and we'll move on to villains.